Hi Gemini, and welcome to your weekly Love Tarot forecast. This is for the week of November 19th through November 25th, 2018. So Gemini, let's see what the overall energy is for you guys this week in regards to love and romance. All right, have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. So as a love reading, Gemini, you need to have faith in yourself, in your relationship, in your partner, in love in general, just depending on, what you're dealing with right now, what you're facing personally in your relationship or lack thereof a relationship. But this is saying be positive. Don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. Don't lose sight of your goals, of your plans. Any sort of defeat or setback this week in regards to love and romance, just go through the energy. Waxing crescent moon. Things are changing. Like, whatever is happening this week, the full manifestation of it, I think, is going to look quite different. So let's pull some cards and get more information, Gemini. All right, so we have release your ex over here. And we have new love over here. All right, Gemini. Listen. This is a general reading. So I feel like, those of you who... Man, I'm really torn on this, to be honest with you. Because I feel like some of you are ready to give up on somebody because they're in a relationship with somebody else, and you're like, you know what, it's just never going to happen. Like, if they're with somebody else, like, how will we ever be? And what I feel here, Gemini, is, yes, maybe you do need to let them go for now, but there's so much more to be seen about the situation, and things are not as they appear, okay? So if who you love or whatever has gotten in a relationship with somebody else and it's put you into the position where you're like, you know what, I've just got to let go, I've got to move on, whatever, I feel as though, and I never give this advice, like, don't. Like, I really don't. It's not time to do that. It could be that you definitely need to, not focus on them and what they're doing and who they're with. You need to let them go for now, and focus on yourself. And if somebody new shows up in your life, good for you. But I don't feel like you and this person are over and done with permanently. That makes sense, okay? So even though we might not be together right now, there's definitely more that's going to happen in this relationship, okay? Now, for other Geminis out there, listen, those of you where there's somebody new that has shown up in your life and they really are all about you and you think like there could be potential there, but you're hung up on somebody else, it's time to let that somebody else go for now and give this new opportunity of love a chance, okay? For real. So if there's somebody sweet buzzing around wanting your time, energy, and attention, but you're still looking at the past, try to put your gaze on them for now and just see what happens, okay? Gemini, those of you single, there could definitely be romance being offered to you this week, some new love. Those of you coupled up, this week, listen, it's a week to let go of the past, of our emotional baggage that we carry around with each other, because your partner really wants a truce, okay? Really wants flow and in love with you. No more fighting, no more disagreeing, this week is a good week to forgive and let go of the past in a current partnership. All right, look at this. So we have self-reflection over here. And we have peace over here. Yes. Gemini, listen, those of you in this broken up relationship, what I see is This is so crazy. I've never had a general reading like this. You guys are kind of in this place, and probably because Mercury retrograde, where, you know, we've got to really examine ourselves and our motivations and look at even the twins, Gemini, even the twins, and look at that beautiful moon. That's the waxing gibbous one, almost to a full moon. We're about to have the full moon in your sign. Okay, so yeah, this week we've really got to self-reflect, introspect, see ourselves for who and what we truly are, allow ourselves to see our ex or whoever we're missing or our current partner through different eyes, like an entire reevaluation of your situation romantically. But it's like, no matter what, do not lose hope, do not lose faith, do not lose sight of the connection of the love. Gemini, don't do it. So let's keep pulling more cards. Those of you who are broken up, we've got to be apart right now. Yeah, look at Virgo. I analyzed, flew out. Both of you have a lot of introspecting to do. Even if they're in another relationship, Gemini, it does not matter. What's meant to be will ultimately be. And if anything, that relationship is teaching them and growing them, you know, to come back to you, bottom line. And you need to do your growth and your work. And you may have a relationship that's going to teach you a few things and help you heal. Okay? All right, so we have North Node, life purpose, very nice. And over here we have Jupiter return benefits. Yep. Gemini, let the past go, whatever that means for you. If you're angry at your current partner because of all these things of the past, let it go. We are ready to go to a new level of love, okay, with Jupiter benefits and North Node here. Like, the past is the past, and it grows us, it teaches us, it makes us stronger, it makes us better, and true love can overcome anything and everything if both people are willing, and that's their sole desire and intention. Okay, those of you in coupled relationships where we've been struggling with job, just with life, whatever, listen, this week I feel is a blessing for you, a breath of fresh air for you and your partner, and you're going to be happy that you guys have been holding on and moving through the challenge, okay? So, coupled up Geminis, I feel like this is a really good week for you guys. Geminis who are broken up with somebody, no matter what's going on, like I said, let the past go. Even those of you in a coupled relationship, it's like, let's let the past go. There's beautiful energy. Jupiter benefit returns there. Jupiter just returned to Sagittarius. Sagittarius is its home sign. So there is great blessings in store for all of us. But just reflect, Gemini, what needs to be released of the past. Those of you where there's this new love trying to come in, oh my God, Gemini, they want to give you the whole entire world. That's all I got to say. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles. Definitely a choice to make here. Letting the past go, letting somebody new in. We have the Queen of Cups, could be a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Ten of Swords. A lot of pain here. We got the Star. Here comes the healing. Could be an Aquarius. And lastly, we have the Hermit. Keeping things to ourselves. Could be a Virgo. So, Gemini, listen. Let the past go. Okay? If you and an ex are meant to be, it will happen in the right divine time, and we've got work to do on both sides before that comes, okay? So trust in that. Those of you in committed relationships, if whatever happened, it's time to let it go, let it heal, and, you know, allow yourselves to go to a new dimension of love. Those of you where there's this new love trying to come in, man, they want to give you the world, Gemini. They truly do. You've got to decide if you're ready to let the past go and give them a chance, at least for now, just to see where it could go. So let's pull some outcomes here. All right, so look at this. We have loss, grief, sadness, resurrection. And we have the Temptress over here. Gemini, if you were cheated on in the past and your partner is really like, Gemini, I'm on board, I love you, I'm in love with you, you're the only one I want, you're all I need, they mean it, okay? And if you really love them and that's who you feel like you're supposed to be with, the only way this is going to work is if you forgive them and you let the past go. And vice versa. If you're the one that screwed up, you've got to make it really clear to them, listen, if for us to be, you can't punish me forever. We've got to heal. We've got to move on. We've got to fall in love again. Or this just can't be. All right? Those of you, again, you know, where this is not about anything like that. We're in a relationship. Whatever has been causing us struggle and heartache within the relationship itself, you know, could be job, family, just whatever. Gemini, there's healing to that this week, okay? And those of you, lastly, who are broken up, who are separated, and it hurts so bad, listen, resurrection. You guys will come back together when it is the right time. Don't stop living your life until that day comes. If there's new romance trying to knock on your door, let it in and let it see how it grows you and how it teaches you and where it's taking you, because no matter what, eventually you and this other person will come back together. But it's not until each one of you has completed your work that needs to happen. Sometimes we have to fall apart so we can fall back together. And those of you where this person is in a new relationship, I just don't feel like it's what is being portrayed to you or to other people. It's almost like a facade going on here, okay? And them keeping their true heart within, which is they still care about you. They're unhappy about the way things ended or just whatever, okay? But it's a facade going on. So Gemini, instead of letting it hurt you, see it for what it is, self-reflect and heal, and all things will come to light, all right? And when you and this person are meant to be, you'll come back together. So, Gemini, those are your messages for this week. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.